Hello, America. My name is Dirk Harkins. I am your host of IGY6 People Helping People. And today I have a special co-host with me. He's on here. His name is
Clint Barr.
Clint Barr, where we will talk to ordinary people who do extraordinary things. We're going to highlight, we want to recognize their selflessness. We want to recognize their inspiration and a positive ripple effect they have in their communities today. And today, normally it's just me, myself, or me and another guest. I have a co-host, and we have like 100 guests on this thing waiting to come on here today.
Get your popcorn ready.
Get your popcorn ready. It's going to be fun and exciting. I can see everybody sitting in the back room ready to come out here. But no, for real, we're going to talk about something really exciting coming up here this weekend, February 14th, that Katie's part of.
Awesome
event.
She's
really excited. We have 5, Clint. We have 5 of the 9 teams here. You know, we just started reaching out to them, and we did this the first year. So, you were the People's Choice Award.
Yes.
As a Mayor Ball.
Callie, Eberhard Anderson, and myself won the People's Choice Award.
Yep. And myself and Sophie won the Mayor Ball, and that was so much fun, man. Let's just talk about real quick before we start talking to our guest here, the bonds and the stuff that we made. With,
oh yeah, I met a lot of people that Emily Fouts, now Smith, is the one that comes. I didn't know her from Adam, and she helped me a lot, and I really enjoy her. And then Matt, the next year he got involved, and you do make a lot of different friends. I mean, just her in particular. Everybody involved got to be your friend. Everybody was cheering everybody else on, and it was just fantastic.
Oh yeah, everybody was rooting for everybody. Hell, small circle comes right back to Drake and I are here on the podcast together.
Absolutely,
he was doing, but it was so much fun to be part of that with Sophie as my partner, because I coached her in high school softball, and then come back around, she coached me with the Dancing with the Stars, and then just the bonds we've made with Ashley, Amanda, and everybody that was part of this.
Well, and that's one thing I remember with Friday night when we rehearsed with the theater kids being there to kind of go through it quick is, like the next day, some of the theater kids walked up to me and said, hey, we really appreciate you doing this.
Yeah.
And it's just some of the things, different aspects of the school get overlooked. And this is a phenomenal way to make money for them.
Yeah, it is. And it was fun. This is stepping outside your comfort zone. Every person that's going to be on here today is going to step outside their comfort zone, right, Katie?
That's right.
But, hey, I want to share something with you. Where's it at? Remember this?
Oh,
this guy.
The old disco necklace.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Good thing I had my beard. This thing would have been beating me in the face when I was falling right on the floor out
absolutely.
there.
Absolutely.
But I tell you, my partner really made me good. But I had to bring this out, break out a little archives. We're sitting here, we're going to interview the third year people, so I had to bring out something from the first year. But this wasn't my favorite thing that I had.
There was a more iconic thing to you.
I feel like I'm naked without it, almost having this necklace.
Yes, no truer words.
Guess what? We can't do this.
Oh my gosh, we brought the wig.
I got a surprise for you. This isn't a muskrat I found coming down Fox's barn.
Sasquatch.
This is the Sasquatch right here.
Well.
Love it.
Oh, yes. Now I feel like I'm ready to do this.
And that's the way with me. When you first asked me to do this podcast, I was thinking, there was some stuff that reminded me of being, when we were on stage and doing things. And I'm sure a lot of you probably have your team. This is my Callie and Clint, Team Callie and Clint shirts. And, of course, we got some. My daughter's actually dancing in it this year. So, but there was one thing that kind of stuck out in everybody's mind, kind of like your hair there, and I made sure I brought it with me.
What's that?
Oh my gosh! No, you didn't.
Yeah. That was definitely a memorable experience. The first time I saw you come out with that on.
So there were a number of people that wanted me to take it off so they could wear it after the show, and I'm like, nope, I'm the only one that gets to wear this. So
yeah, it looks good on you.
Yeah, well, it's a little more snug than it was 2 years ago. I'm going to tell you that right up front.
Well, just sat in that closet for a couple of years. I used to have a tendency to shrink up in there.
Alice put it in the dryer too long, so that that's really what did it.
That's right. Always blame it on us. All right, man. This is now we're feeling comfortable. We're right at home here, and we're going to let this thing, let the party start.
Just like it was 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is one of the things that we had so much fun. It was always goofing around, Katie. And we want to welcome you on this show. We thank you for coming in here. Your partner, Kenny, he couldn't be here. We just put a lot of people on the spot in the last 24 hours to see who can make it in here. But we do see you have your number one critic and your
number one fan
right there with you.
I do, yeah. Thank you. Thanks for having Easton and I tonight. We're so excited. He's a little restless maybe, but happy to be here and so excited to be a part of season 3 of Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah. It's going to be a fun time. Tell us about some of your experiences that you've had so far. I keep close eye on all of you on the Facebook and stuff like that and interact sometimes. But.
Yeah, so Kenny has been the best partner. Bones is hilarious, and he's a natural dancer. So I have my work extremely cut out for me to keep up with him.
Oh, yes.
But our experiences have been great. You know, we kind of just flow off of one another, and we have a routine, but we kind of just vibe and we groove. So... You know, we know what's kind of supposed to happen, and whether it happens or not, you know, the audience is going to get a good show regardless. So we're so excited.
Yes, and that's one thing I found when we did ours was when the lights come on. It's so much different when you're practicing, like when we were at the studio or on the stage even, and then you get out with all the lights and the people in front of you. We did some improvising ourselves. So
yeah, absolutely. And the theater students are so talented. So Emerson Wood has been stellar with light production, and so we've gotten to see our lights, and he's so talented. So we're working with a great set of stars and pros with directors and theater students, and everyone's really in for a good show. You know, I sat in the crowd season 1 and season 2 and had so much fun. I really remember that hair and that shirt. It's all right, buddy. Almost talking, almost done.
Easton's ready to dance.
And yeah, so from going into the crowd to being on stage, I'm so excited.
Yeah. And it's a totally different,
yeah,
absolutely.
I'm super excited for you because I know the type of person you are. You always have that smile on your face, and you got to have a ton of energy. You got to keep up with him. So it's
he is, like you said, he's my toughest critic. I started off really bad, and then it turned into getting better. And the other day he told me I was good. So, making progress.
Yeah, making progress. That's it. You got your toughest critic there, and he's giving you the thumbs up ready for Saturday.
He's giving me something, We're excited.
All right. Well, I think he wants to go bowling or something today.
Something.
Go see Dad.
Yeah.
Well, good luck to you and Bones.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you guys so
good
much.
luck, and we thank you for coming on here, and we're excited to see what you got. Every time somebody's left here so far, I've given them the opportunity to dance off, and now we have the Dances with the Stars with us. I'm going to give everybody a little chance to do a little move there or something. You don't have to.
Yeah. Oh, no way.
Got to keep some secrets for Saturday, right?
Absolutely.
Right.
I can't disclose any information. Easton, honey, please stop.
All right. Well, we want to tell you good luck.
Thank
and
you.
Your partner, good luck, and we can't wait to see you Saturday.
We will definitely be there to see. You're a judge, are you not?
Yeah, I'm going to be a judge, so I'll get a front row seat to watch you all. It's going to be a good time. I'm always glad to be part of that event. So whatever I can do, I've danced my way out of it. So it's time just to sit back and judge.
You were involved in both shows the first 2 years, correct?
Yeah.
You went back to dance the second time.
You were?
Yours came unplugged.
Sorry.
That's all right.
Easton, please stop.
Perfect. We got the thumbs up from Drake in the back room. It's working. So, all right, we want to thank you for joining us, Katie, and wish you all the luck.
Hey, thank you.
And it's going to be a good time.
Thank you so much, guys.
Harco Media is proud to partner with Mizer Printing Graphics. Are you ready to meet your New Year's resolution and shop local? With competitive pricing and quick turnaround, Mizer Printing Graphics is here to help. Family owned and operated since 1986, they take pride in making your ideas come to life. Everything from birthday and wedding invitations, campaign signs, banners, envelopes, to order forms, they've got you covered. All you got to do to get started is call or email today. Access the email or the phone number or the Facebook page in the description of the show, as well as on your screen. Once again, Harco Media is proud to partner with Mizer Printing and Graphics.
All right. Hello, America. We're back again with another ordinary person who does extraordinary things. And Clint, this is probably somebody you might know a little bit, right?
I believe I know her.
I believe you know her.
Joyce Barr-Peters.
Joyce Barr-Peters.
And her professional is Kira Burney.
Yes. And they're going to be our second, well, Kara's not here, but we have Joyce here, so we're going to let this rip. You know, your dad was in the first episode or the first series ever, so was that something that you thought right then and there, I'm going to be just like my dad and do one of these days?
No, I never thought I'd do it.
You never-
I figured, you know, they said Kirkland Barr's been here once. We've seen what we need to see, but they asked me anyway. So it was a lot of fun. You could tell he had a lot of fun. I ordered most of his costume, including his chest hair shirt. So you're welcome for that.
Hey, thank you.
And
For like a month after that Dancing with Stars, I couldn't sleep. I kept closing my eyes. I would see that picture. I have to shake my head and wake up.
your sleep paralysis demon is him in his chest hair shirt.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, hopefully, you got a good look at it and you have that same problem for the next month.
Wow.
But
So tell us what is your favorite part so far? What have you enjoyed the most?
Kira's a super sweet girl. It's been fun working with her, but I will give away, her dad built us Barbie boxes. He just finished them today. So we have like actual like life-size Barbie boxes for part of our dance, which is exciting.
well, what song you blending with it? Can you share the song or anything like that?
We're starting with, is it just I'm a Barbie girl, you know, the
Yeah.
classic, whatever it is. And then it goes, is this righteous information? Am I supposed to share?
Hey, you got to
I think
keep
it
some
might
secrets.
be protected information.
Yeah.
We were sworn to secrecy.
Oh, well, I'll give away the Barbie song, and then there might be a few surprises out there. I don't know.
Well, man, we're always looking forward to that, ain't it?
But we wear fake hair and chest hair shirts, so we
Yeah, we're still having fun with
You
it.
know.
So that's just what you'll be doing too.
It's also been funny because even though I missed the 90s, like Kira like really missed the 90s, and she like the 90s to her are like the medieval ages, and she's been Googling stuff, and it's been fun like trying to teach her about the 90s. So
What year was you born?
2000.
Wow. Mm-hmm. She missed the 90s. That sure makes me feel old.
can't
When I
believe
heard her say she missed the 90s, I'm thinking, oh my goodness.
Yeah,
I think
Alice
Kira's a
was only
2007.
14 when she had her.
So how
Yeah.
many times a week you've been practicing? You have just a couple of days left. What's the game plan for the next couple of days?
It's actually been a little bit different for us. So Kira is at Muskingum University right now. So she recorded the dances. Her and her boyfriend rented their little studio. They have like a dance studio at Muskingum, and she recorded them and sent them to me. So I've been practicing by following the recordings.
Yeah.
And then we get together when she comes home on the weekends for rehearsals and kind of just like fine tune everything. But I think it's going to go really well on Saturday.
I do too.
Yeah.
You should have had your dad there practicing and rehearsing, watching them videos with you. He could have helped you out.
That's true.
Yeah.
My dancing shoes are retired.
Yeah. We're still
Retired.
suffering. We're still healing up from injuries from season 1.
Yes,
Yeah.
So we're-
absolutely. Absolutely.
That's what part of our dance, we do like a squat down, and Amber had my back. She felt sorry for me because they forgot to like cut our music, and we were in the squat for like 90 seconds, which for a pregnant person is a long time. And I told her the next day I felt a little burn in my thighs. So
Oh, that's
hopefully they
right.
cut the music for Saturday.
There's 2 of them dancing.
And that is one thing. I think she will be the first Dancing with Stars participant that's pregnant.
Yeah,
It's true. I'll be
that is.
almost 18 weeks. So
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Heck yeah,
Yep.
that'd be awesome. That would be a story
Yeah.
to tell them when they're born, huh?
I know. Who knew they were a star?
You were a star on Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah. Hopefully,
cool.
imagine they do it like 20 years from now and he gets asked to be a star. What
That
a fun
would be
time
awesome.
that would be. A part 2 saga.
Well, I'm sure you'll make them proud.
Yep.
So, are you guys doing a professional, like everybody together, like an intro, and then kind of
Yeah.
like it's been in the past? Mm-hmm. Because I haven't
Yep.
seen any. That's
Just-
one thing that's strange is we've never really talked between us. You know, like what she's doing, or because I kind of wanted to be a surprise myself.
Yeah,
You know?
that's one of the things that's such unique about it. Everybody wants to see what's going to happen, who's going to do what next. You know what I mean? And
Oh yes.
everybody just has so much fun with it, man. I can't wait to see you out there. This is going to be so much fun. I won't be surprised if he tried to blend in some YMCA in there on you, did he?
Again,
He left her
I am
back in
retired.
2020.
He just stayed out of it.
I am officially retired. Yes.
Or
Yes.
2023, I guess. That's crazy. It's been 2 years already since you guys were
Yes.
out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, and eternity.
Well, Joyce, is there anything else you'd like to add to this, or?
I don't think so. I think just a thank you to Ashley and everyone that helps her put this on. I know it's a lot of work for her. It's a lot of late nights because I think she's also working on the spring play or musical during this time as well. So I know it's a lot of work for her, but I know you kind of touched on it with Katie. I think it's definitely worth it because she told us, I think I can share this, I don't know. She said last practice we had that they had already been, I think, right around $30,000 just from ticket sales and what we've been able to bring in, like with our advertisement and stuff. And that's without the little boxes that they have out front. So I'm sure that'll help a lot too. So,
Yeah.
And then they also were able, because of Dancing with the Stars, to implement a New York trip. So they can take the theater kids to New York, and they're going to do it like every 2 or 3 years to rotate like new kids in so everyone gets a chance to go. So it's crazy what one idea kind of turns into. It's a real opportunity for the kids at Harrison Central.
Yeah, gives them opportunities they wouldn't have before. So it's amazing, and I'm very grateful for people like yourself stepping outside your comfort zone.
Absolutely.
Going out there and doing this for the kids. We can't wait to see you out there. It's going to be so much fun.
Yeah.
You'll probably hear me cheering and yelling for you right there. I'll be in the
I
front
appreciate
row. So.
it. I always tell Tucker I love my fans. So.
That's right. You have fans that are coming, so it's going to be fun.
Yeah,
So
I think
all
so,
right,
too.
Joyce, I appreciate it. Good luck.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see what you have in store for us on Saturday.
Thanks
Good
for
luck
having
to you.
me.
Thank you.
Thanks.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah. See you then.
Hey, before you leave, I got to say one thing that you touched on is all that hard work that you talked about behind the scenes. It's amazing. A lot of people don't get to see that, but man, there is a lot of.
Oh, when we were doing rehearsal and things, like even that Friday night when we all went out together, what they were doing was just, just like with Drake. I mean, just coordinating everything. As announcer with the sound booth, they made it smooth and made a lot of fun, and it was amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely has a lot of behind the scenes work. And I think Katie touched on like the kids that do the lights and things. Like back in my day, we had on the old stage white lights or I think red lights if they wanted to work. So like another giveaway during our Barbie, they have hot pink lights now. So stay tuned.
yeah.
But it's exciting, all the tech and features that they have now too. I think it really adds to the experience. So
Your dad and I are so old. When they were doing production lights in our school plays, it was them old Army lights, and they'd take a red lens and throw it over top of the flashlight or a blue lens.
True story.
Good old days.
That's how old we are.
Fair enough.
So
Burn your hands on a spotlight.
that's right. So once again, Joyce, we wish you all luck in the world. We
Thank
can't
you.
wait to see what you have in store for you and Kara have for us on store on Saturday, and we'll be there to cheer you on.
All right. Well, thank you guys. Thanks
Thank
for
you.
having me.
Good luck to you.
Thanks.
Harco Media is proud to partner with Mizer Printing and Graphics. Are you ready to meet your New Year's resolution and shop local? With competitive pricing and quick turnaround, Mizer Printing and Graphics is here to help. Family owned and operated since 1986, they take pride in making your ideas come to life. Everything from birthday and wedding invitations, campaign signs, banners, envelopes, to order forms. They've got you covered. All you got to do to get started is call or email today. Access the email or the phone number or the Facebook page in the description of the show, as well as on your screen. Once again, Harco Media is proud to partner with Mizer Printing and Graphics.
Hello, America. Here we are back again with I Got Your Six, People Helping People, where we have another ordinary person who does extraordinary things. And she's ready to be dancing with the Stars. And I'm telling you what, Clint, this one might be like full of energy. There might be some weights.
Yeah,
floating
this
around.
one has a lot of energy. Lots and lots of energy.
Yeah. Well, who we have on here is Miss Amber Basich. She is your pro. And you're dancing with Trisha Richards. How's that experience been?
Fantastic. Trisha is one of my most favorite people ever. So when they asked me to do Dancing with the Stars, I kind of made some excuses as to why I could not do it. And then they said, Trisha will be your partner if you decide to do it. And that sealed the deal.
Yeah.
So Trisha and I are a great duo.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
That's kind of how it was with me and Sophie. I didn't want to do it unless Sophie was my coach, because I coached her and I felt comfortable. But what kind of excuse could you give them that you couldn't do this? I know you're not going to say, I got a pulled hamstring or something. and you're doing Zumba classes and everything else up here.
Absolutely. Well, that's what her and Joyce were talking about before we did the podcast. Was they put you in squats and held the music for
That was
97
Joyce.
Yeah.
Poor Joyce was in a squat for a hot minute.
Yeah,
I was
just-
like, get that girl off the floor.
because that's the thing I remember, is we obviously didn't do, you do the classes and everything
Yeah.
at Vintage Fitness, and is I didn't realize how far out of shape I was until we
It
did
is
that.
no joke.
As Dirk
Dancing
said,
is no
rolling
joke.
around on the floor, and yeah, they did more with that than I did. I told Callie when we danced, I said there'll be no rolling around flipping. Everything's on her feet.
Yeah, if there was a flip, it would have been an accident. We'd have had to call 911.
We're
on it.
definitely staying vertical there. Yeah, we're not on the
Absolutely.
floor.
So what's you have anything little sneak previews or anything? What's the song you're playing?
We're doing a little Ice Ice Baby.
There you
So
go.
bringing it back 1990, like
That's
old school.
definitely- yeah.
Just one song, just beginning to end, same song. and
Did they let you guys pick it? You
we
guys
did.
got-
We got to pick our song. We had another song in mind, but we didn't make it in time, and we're not allowed to each do the same song. So that was kind of our backup song. And
Well, with you
Works
two, I
out
can see that
perfect, so.
that fits both your
it's
personalities.
it's very appropriate.
good.
It's
Good.
yeah.
It's going to be a lot of action, a lot of jumping around, and energy.
Our costumes are super fun. Like just no change. Just what we go out in is what we're staying in, and it's exciting. I really can't wait.
Yeah.
So
I can't wait.
I mean,
either.
with your background, obviously, with because I mean, with teaching the classes and things, there's
Yeah.
a lot of music stuff that you do.
Yeah.
So what, like with Trisha? I mean, like, what's been your favorite part so far? As far as
My favorite part with Trisha has been like keeping it simple. Like I felt like maybe we need to do a little bit more intricate stuff, and she was like, we do not need to do that. We can keep it like it is, and it's going to work perfect. And it does. I mean, we just mirror each other so well that like we don't have to look at each other to know what we're going to do next. We've practiced so much and put so much into it that we could do it by ourselves or do it together, and it still is going to be absolutely perfect. So
Good.
I love that. I love that about her.
and that's one
Us
thing
together.
we kind of do. You guys practice? You practice at Vintage Fitness?
We go to
but-
Vintage,
Is because
yeah.
like with us, when we practiced the first year, everybody practiced separate. So have you
Yes.
guys done anything all together as a group?
We've done one dry run of all of us this past Saturday, and then this Friday will be like a dress rehearsal.
Because that was my favorite part when we all got together and it was at the school on the stage.
Yeah.
It's like, and then you got to see what everybody else was doing.
Yeah, we did get
know?
to do that on this past Saturday. We had a couple where like just the pros were together to learn the opener, and then the stars did their thing. One of those times I was out of the country and missed out on that, but jumped right back in. And so we have the opener, which will be pros, and then the stars come in with us. Then we'll pop off stage, and then Trish and I are first. We're the first act, so
Well,
that's going to be
Were
exciting.
you first?
no.
Nice.
I'm thinking we were like third. We were,
I think order was first.
I can't, on it. It's, I'm getting,
Hey,
old.
guess what? They don't always save the best for last, right?
I
No.
mean, I'm telling
They
you,
might be coming on there first,
we're
right?
going to bring some. We're going to bring it.
Hey,
so.
you just put the pressure on everybody, you know.
Everybody has
Hey.
to follow us.
You start strong and make the rest of them finish strong.
That's what we're hoping.
Yeah,
we're
you
hoping
got-
that we go strong
You
and
got
are
Coach
remembered at
Hayes
the
coming
end.
behind you, and he's already been there one time now.
Yeah, I
he's
know.
He's going to bring
I
some energy. I have
know,
a
and
feeling
like
too.
he's my birthday twin, so like
Oh no!
I know it's.
Hey, last
yeah,
year he was
you better
doing all
bring
these
it.
stretches back there, getting all ready. I saw him.
He's doing it this year,
He's
too.
going to be fired up for this year. I'm telling you.
He's doing it this year too. Yep.
So that friendly thing, that competition, helping each other out, cheering for each other, just standing backstage and rooting and yelling for
Yes,
each other
it's
no
the
matter
best.
what. You are just awesome people for doing this. I just love everybody who's involved with it because I know and he knows the work that you put into it. Like
Yes.
you said, all them hours that you're training, you can mirror each other now. That's going to be amazing. I can't wait to see what you have in store.
Yeah, it's exciting. I'm
Yeah.
excited.
I'm probably. You better bring your headband, your sweatband when they get up there and start
Oh.
right off the rip. That's going to be something.
You better
I
shave
think.
your little stripes in your eyebrow.
Yeah.
Come on.
Shave a couple
You gotta-
of your chest hair. Right there.
Yes, you gotta go.
I don't know if I got enough hair left. in me.
Yeah, I definitely don't have enough hair.
Yeah, I think I'll be all right.
Yeah. So what else you want to add to this, Amber? Is there anything you want to add to this? or-
I'm just excited that Harrison County has this opportunity, that the kids have this opportunity. I mean, it's a fundraiser for kids. Like, and it sold out. Like, the support is amazing. Yeah. Like, I'm so excited to be a part of it.
And God love you, because like I say, I mean, and that's a nice part was, you know, with the different organizations here, you know, like the Cadiz Eagles, we both belong to Cadiz Eagles, and they gave us $500 each, didn't they? Mm-hmm. You know, but they're just different walks, like with you with Vintage Fitness. I mean, there's other people go there, but you know, you can draw money from different places that other people can't. Yeah. You know, there's walks, everybody different walk of life, you know, and like I have nieces that were in the theater program, you know, and they were scraping and scrimping back before they started. And once this started, it snowballed, thank goodness, because people like you keep stepping up.
Yeah. The community shows up. I mean, they have supported these kids 1,000%. And I don't have a dog in the fight. My girls weren't in theater, but that doesn't mean that I'm not going to do something to help where I can. Yeah,
absolutely.
You know, I was excited when, at first I wasn't, because I was like, oh, I don't know, I'm going to be the pro. But I mean, it's been perfect. Yeah. I love it. It's been great.
Enjoy every minute of it. You'll blink your eyes and it'll be Sunday morning, and you'll be like, what happened?
It's over. It's done. Yeah, it's months of preparation, and then just gone in that little short time. So.
Well, great deal. Good deal.
Yeah, it's exciting.
I'm excited.
I can't wait to see what you can go. I wouldn't want to have to follow you two going first. I know that.
Bring the heat. That's
what
we like.
We're gonna set the bar high, I hope.
Yeah, that'll be awesome.
Good deal.
Yeah.
Good deal.
Can't wait. So, Amber, we're so excited. What you just talked about is a perfect display of what this podcast is about, people helping people. You might not have a dog in a fight, but if there's somebody who needs a hand or you can help somebody out, you just heard that perfect. Just help them out. Thank you. So, I appreciate that, and I can't wait to see what you have in store to start this thing off.
We'll be there cheering you on.
Yeah, we'll be cheering you on.
Thank you for stepping up and helping the kids.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm honored.
And at the end, I'm sure we'll cover that, but everybody that donates to it, just thank them all profusely.
Yes.
So.
Hey, what an amazing thing. People helping people.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks,
Amber.
Thanks.
Can't wait to see what you have.
I sure will. Thank you.
Yep.
Harco Media is proud to partner with Mizer Printing and Graphics. Are you ready to meet your New Year's resolution and shop local? With competitive pricing and quick turnaround, Mizer Printing and Graphics is here to help. Family owned and operated since 1986, they take pride in making your ideas come to life. Everything from birthday and wedding invitations, campaign signs, banners, envelopes, to order forms, they've got you covered. All you got to do to get started is call or email today. Access the email or the phone number or the Facebook page in the description of the show, as well as on your screen. Once again, Harco Media is proud to partner with Mizer Printing and Graphics.
Hello, America. We're back here again with I Got Your Six, people helping people, with another ordinary person who does extraordinary things. This next gentleman is going to be a pro for season 3. He really needs no introduction around here, I don't think. And that's Coach Anthony Hayes. He's pretty well known around here. He's a pillar of our community, I feel like, and he just does some amazing things. And he, once again, is stepping up and doing the Dancing with the Stars. So thank you for joining us. And, man, you're dancing. Last year, you just came out and you just gave her everything you had, and it was just a great time, and you had a blast. And I heard the different conversations I had with you backstage of what it meant for you to be able to do this, to even give back to the community like you always do. Is there any difference that you're seeing between year 2 and 3 being the star now to the pro?
Well, first of all, thanks for having me. It's a pleasure to be here with you guys. Last year, obviously my first year involved, and I had such a great time. The dance part was great, but it was just interacting and meeting different people from different walks of the community and seeing what you have in common with each other, and it just built a lot of good friendships. And then on top of the fact of seeing the kids back there and really getting to see what they do behind the scenes that I had no idea they did. Yeah. All the little things. And then fast forward to this year, it's a lot different. It's a lot different from the standpoint of the different titles. So now I feel like I have a little bit more of a load to carry this year. I don't want to let us down. But no, I mean, other than that, it's been, work as usual. Everyone comes in, they work really hard. I have a wonderful partner. She's doing a great job. We have some help with choreography. with Jessica Bates. So, other than that, things are going really well. I'm enjoying it just as much this year as I was last year.
You're dancing with Bobby Prevost.
I'm dancing with Bobby Prevost. Yes, correct.
So what's been the biggest challenge switching from being the dancer to being the professional? What has there been much change for you for that?
I think giving direction, which is kind of, being a coach is hard. It was a lot easier for me to say last year was Sicily. She would just tell me what to do, and I'd go, okay.
Yeah.
And that was it. There was really nothing else. And I enjoyed, I thrived in that area. So this year it's kind of, figuring out your partner, understanding what their strengths are, what limited strengths that I have, and trying to mesh them together. Trying to work that area and kind of choreograph everything. But like I said, I've been fortunate enough that, Jessica Bates has been a huge help to everybody. And I know for Bobby and I, she's been a huge difference maker. So she's kind of helping us a lot with the technical aspect of things. But Bobby and I we've had a lot of fun. I mean, so much fun going through this. We're a little sore right now, a little beat up.
Yeah.
It's a lot more work than probably most people think, but we're going to work out the kinks and the soreness and be ready for Saturday.
Yeah, I was talking to Bobby yesterday, and she was telling me the exact same thing. She was sore in some places and was really kind of beat up about it. I said, well, at least you're not Sophie. Well, my partner, I was like a bull in a china shop, knocking her on the floor and everything else when it was going on. But she's really excited, and she gave me a couple little sneak things about what might be happening. We won't put it out there, but I'm excited to see what you guys are doing out there. I wish she could have joined us today. She had one of her friends, high school friends, has passed away. He was. We want to give a little shout out to the Kirschbaumer family. Our deepest condolences go out to them. One of our local heroes. He's a veteran. Passed away, and a good friend of Bobby. So she's got a lot going on right now, and she's going to be focused and ready for Saturday. Though I do know that because she's pretty fired up about this.
She's been wonderful. And her her and her husband. Paul, do so much for our community. So again, it's bringing more people in, and who's heavily involved in the community and consistently giving back. And I think that's what everyone tries to do, right? We're in a small community, so we all got here with a little help from somebody. Yeah. So it's our responsibility to make sure that we pay that forward. Yeah. To keep that thing going. And as I've gotten to know the theater kids and the staff a little bit, I realized, the love for theater that they have would be similar to what my love would be for the game of football. That's their passion, that's their love, and to be able to have opportunities to travel and kind of look after and go after that love and expose them to different things in the fine arts area and theater. Just the opportunity to do that is something that's great. So. Just being a small part of this and being able to help raise money and help, raise some funds so that they can go out and do those things. It's a wonderful thing to do. I can't imagine many things better than that. So, and everybody here that's a contestant on it, that is a pro or a star, local businesses that donate. It speaks volumes to our community and how much we actually invest in our young people.
Yeah, it's awesome. Testimony of this community. Everybody does a little bit, nobody has to do a lot type of mentality, and everybody just jumps right in and helps out to whatever they can, and it's just amazing. And what you said about the kids having this opportunity to do some of the things. While I was in school, I did a play my junior year, up and down staircases, and that was fun. That's the only time I've ever been on stage doing anything like that, but what they have today compared to then is just amazing, and the opportunities.
And that's one thing. With you being, directly involved with the school, have you noticed that? With this starting, obviously, it's pumped a lot of money into the program. Have you noticed? Have they been getting more kids in the theater program? Since they're able to do, I guess, bigger productions, travel, things like that. Have you noticed that more kids are?
Yeah, I've seen a lot of kids, take interest in, and as I go through the school, working in the school, I get to kind of. And I'm not looking for anything, but as I walk through, peruse through the auditorium there after school, I see these kids there for multiple hours, and it's just such like a tight-knit family. And I see the amount of fun they're having, the amount of work that they're putting in, and it really is kind of, no pun intended, it is kind of behind the curtain. We don't see a lot of the theater stuff in the public and things like that. But the amount of work and fun that they have is incredible. Yeah. As I'm kind of dropping donations in a box and leaving and things. I watch and I see these kids, and it's just it's fun to watch because you can tell their passion. Yeah. You see the excitement about, number one, about the facilities that we have in our school district. You know, we have great athletic facilities, but our school and our auditorium and musical and theater facilities are second to none. Yeah. So I see them so excited to use those facilities and to be able to do the awesome things that they're able to do. At the old school, we had none of that fancy stuff. Yeah. And it was nobody's fault. We just didn't have the means to do so. You know, even though there's a young man, I'm going to give a shout out to this guy here, Emerson Wood. He does all the lighting for everything and all. I call it lighting, all the lights and all the sounds and all that stuff. That young man is incredible. So I'm certain, I would think that he would follow that passion maybe into college. And he is something very special. This guy does everything that you see on that stage when it comes to lighting and changes and things like that. He's back on that board doing it all himself. And I sit back there for a half hour last 2 nights ago, watching him do it. I was just in awe. Yeah. And that is, you know, we are able to provide these opportunities so you have a kid like him on top of all the other ones that is flourishing because of these opportunities. Yeah. And you know, maybe this fundraising that we do helps contribute to that a little bit. And if we can continue to do that for these kids, what a wonderful thing it is. Yeah,
without that skill set that he has, he would never be able to utilize it without having those tools to do it. And it takes these finances and people like yourself to step outside the comfort zone, raise a little money for that cause, and it's a great cause. One of the things you're talking about the kids is in the passion they have. My niece, she just loves it. You know what I mean, Hagen? She's in it, and she's, like you said, that the friends and them bonds that she's made throughout this has been awesome. And when we were going through the first season, they all was calling me Uncle Dirk back there, you know what I mean? So it was really cool. And like you say, those kids are amazing behind the scenes. A lot of people don't get to see that, you know, but it's just special, and it's really neat. Like you said, the theater is just like the Grand Ole Opry up there almost. You know?
Absolutely. I mean, again, as Anthony said, the facilities are second to none. I mean, just unbelievable.
Anything that you'd ever want at a school, Harrison Hills offers. As a student, if there's a student athlete, a thespian, anything that you want, it's offered. And what a wonderful thing that is for our kids. Yeah. When you guys were part of Dance with the Stars, how much fun was it?
Oh, it was a blast.
It was
unbelievable.
I don't remember what we wore or anything. Do you?
I vaguely remember, yes.
No, we didn't have much fun.
I was going to wear my shoes because that's the only. I mean, what else do you wear them for? In fact, I talked to Ms. Dorn and say, "Do you want this stuff in case down the road you do anything disco themed or whatever?"
Nobody wants that shirt.
Trust me, they're not getting this shirt.
It works too well. I didn't even know you had a shirt on when I came in.
Thank you.
Kind of blends in there, doesn't it?
It is. It's honestly, like, it really is a lot of fun. It's a good chance for people like myself, Amber, Joyce, everybody who's involved, come in to step out of your comfort zone, and just kind of cut loose and have fun.
Yeah,
you know.
That's your hair now.
In all honesty, my first taste of the theater was D&J Sales and Service had Aaron Tippin come for their customer appreciation, and when I walked in that theater, it was like walking in the Capitol Music Hall, and it's like there's going to be some good stuff happening.
Yeah, we're going to have some kids.
Everything about it, just the seating, just everything, you know. And when you have somebody who's performed all over the United States, well, all over the, overseas as well, come and perform in a place like that, and it's
pretty special.
It is, and anybody that doesn't take the chance to go and see that. I mean, I'm not just saying Dance with the Stars. I'm saying any production the kids put on, anything of that. And go see a basketball game. I mean, the football stadium is incredible. I mean, kudos to the school board. I mean, and everybody involved.
Yeah. Hey, if we can pack the house for Dancing with the Stars, let's go out and support the kids when they do their plays and musicals, and pack the house again.
Absolutely.
So.
It's and like I touched on before, and I want to make sure that I put this out here before I go. It's what people don't see is how much work those kids do behind the scene, behind the stage that isn't under the lights or under the spotlight and having music to what they're doing. I was in awe last year when I looked and I saw. I was like, my goodness, those kids were hustling so fast back and forth, working their tails off to make everything go. And those aren't adult; those are all high school, junior high, high school kids that are doing all this. So I was impressed.
And they were building the set for their spring when
Yeah,
we
for
were
the spring
there,
music
you know,
bowl, yeah.
and they kind of had to put that on hold and cover it up and do everything, and you know, and not one complaint, not one, you know, they just jumped in and helped us with everything, and whatever we needed, they were there for.
Yep.
So
And thank you guys,
Thank you.
for making this a point to, to shine some light on these kids and our theater program. It's certainly well deserved and well earned for them. So thank you guys for taking the time to showcase
Anything
our
we can
theater.
ever do to help out in the community, we're going to be here to do that as well. And this is we had a great time with it the first year.
we had an absolute blast, and I'm just saying a plug if they do it next year. If they ask you to do it, do it. Step out of your
100%.
comfort zone.
Don't
do
be
it,
scared.
and you will not regret it. You know, that's what I kept saying to Callie was, you know, I'm gonna make a fool of myself, and she said, no, you won't, no, you won't. And I did make a fool of myself, but
No,
we
you
made him,
didn't.
but we made him money.
Yeah.
So,
At the end of the day, this is what I fall back on. Nobody knows our routine except for me and my partner. So if we
Exactly.
mess up, nobody
and
knows
that's what Callie
Nobody
said.
knows
They're
it.
not gonna know if you screw up.
Nope.
You know, so. But no, thank you very much.
Appreciate you
Coach
guys.
Hayes, we appreciate
Appreciate you guys.
Hey, we really appreciate you coming on here, Coach. We can't wait to see what you have for us coming up. And I know Bobby's fired up, ready to go. And I know her granddaughter Leah, she's been teaching her some dance moves down there in Jewett. But some of those ones she showed me would be pretty hard to keep up with. But if you can wing them out there, then that's going to be pretty impressive. But man, I appreciate you coming on here. We're so excited to see what you have for us Saturday. We'll be sitting there cheering you on. And keep up the good work. Is there
Appreciate
anything
you.
else you'd like to add before you leave?
Nope, just tickets are sold out. We're excited for that. Just excited to be there and excited to work with Bobby and showcase our skills. So
Yep.
we'll get after it on Saturday.
Good luck to
Right
you
on.
both.
Thank
Good
you.
luck.
Take care.
Thank you.
Can't wait.
Harco Media is proud to partner with Mizer Printing and Graphics. Are you ready to meet your New Year's resolution and shop local? With competitive pricing and quick turnaround, Mizer Printing and Graphics is here to help. Family owned and operated since 1986, they take pride in making your ideas come to life. Everything from birthday and wedding invitations, campaign signs, banners, envelopes, to order forms, they've got you covered. All you got to do to get started is call or email today. Access the email or the phone number or the Facebook page in the description of the show, as well as on your screen. Once again, Harco Media is proud to partner with Mizer Printing and Graphics.
Hello, America. We're back again with I Got Your Six, people helping people, with another ordinary person who does extraordinary things. Going to step outside his comfort zone this Saturday and step it up a notch. And this young man here, Ryan Coffman, also known as RC, is here to join us. He's going to be your star with Dancing with the Stars this year. RC, thanks for joining us.
Hey, no problem. Thanks for having me.
Hey, anytime, man. Does all your kids, I know you coach football, baseball, basketball, you coach everything. You have about 1 million kids.
A little bit
all around.
everything, yeah.
So, do they all know that you're doing this?
Yes, most of them. Also driving school bus today. I had a couple kids come up and say something to me. I actually have tickets. They're coming with their parents, and they're pretty excited. So
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I bet you do have a big crowd of young kids coming in there because they look up to you and you coaching them and stuff.
I
So
tell
they'll
you.
be there. It's going to be a good time for them.
Yeah, it's been a couple weeks of a lot of different kids coming up. Hey, you know, I hear you're getting involved with Dancing with the
Wait
Stars.
till after,
Yeah, I know.
because now with the phones and everybody
Yeah,
will see it. Believe
some
me.
videos. Yes.
So you're dancing with Madison Angle, is that correct?
Yes, Madison Angle is the pro in our group, and she's been wonderful. Madison was a graduate at Harrison Central last year. She's now at Marietta College, a freshman down there, and she's with the cheering squad with Marietta down there. So she's doing good things.
Yeah. You might get warmed up and get a position down there on that squad if you.
Yeah, I tell you, I don't know if I can do that. I tell you, and she's been a trooper. She's been driving back from Marietta, and I really appreciate her efforts, sending me all the videos and allowing myself to practice. You know, when she's been down there, and just taking the time to always be available for questions, and obviously the travel back home for the practices. She's been really great about it.
Yeah. What was your first thoughts when they asked you, RC?
To be honest with you, I was looking forward to it. You know, Ashley contacted me, I want to say back in July. It was during the fair, and I said immediately yes. And I remember going home and telling my wife I didn't even run it past her because it's something I wanted to do. And I I just said, hey, they asked me to be with Dancing with the Stars, and she said, you going to do it? I said, well, I told them yes.
Heck
She
yeah.
said, oh, yeah. I said, yeah, I've always wanted to
You
do
won't
it.
regret it. You will not regret it.
It's been a lot of fun so far. You don't realize the work that goes into it until you're part of it, and it's been a good process. I love having us all together. We've had I think 3 practices now where we've all been together, and it's been a fun experience.
Yeah, it's a good making connections and bonds. You know, like
Yeah.
Coach Hay said, with people you never knew or just met or whatever, and then seeing the commonalities that you all have with each other. You know, and just being able to step outside your comfort zone and dancing. You know, Clint and I, we the only place we ever danced was inside the Eagles or a couple places like that till we did this.
Well,
and it was awesome.
I did tell them, and they asked me on the questionnaire, and I said this will be the first time I've ever danced sober. And that's the truth, because there's always usually wedding receptions or
Hey, I have to give
something of that nature.
I have to tell a quick story and a shout out to one of my sponsors, Frank's Bar and Grill. You can ask Arlene and Frank out there. There's been a couple of times where I've had a couple too many, and I got a corner of the bar where I like to go dance, and there's been a couple videos since Arlene and Frank. So when they heard I was actually dancing, they jumped right in to be a sponsor.
You've been honing your skills for some time.
I've been
man,
practicing out there.
Been Frank trained.
Right on the other side of the county line.
So how did, with her obviously not being a 90s kid, how did you guys come about picking your music?
So when we first met at the meeting up there, I just gave her a list of songs, and I think with her mother Roberta being a 90s baby, maybe she helped a little bit. But I gave her a list of songs to look at, and she came up with a good mix. And she's done well. I've been pretty impressed. I will say something that bothered me though. One of the first practices we had, Ashley Dorn, who's done a wonderful job in this process as well, mentioned that we have a Carson Daly impersonator, and a lot of the younger generation looked there and said, "Who's Carson Daly?" And I almost walked away. But I just had to put it in perspective a little bit that we remember Carson Daly from the MTV days, and when they actually played music and Total Request Live.
Well, it's no different than anything else. The people that remember Carson Daly are going to be your sponsors. And
you're right.
Yeah, exactly.
Taking ibuprofen after practice, that age group,
So,
but,
I've attended the first 2, involved in one, and attended the second one, and everything. I haven't seen anybody that didn't have a good time.
Yeah.
That didn't enjoy it. It's a good all around thing for the kids, I believe.
It is. It is. It's a
and
wonderful
the
thing.
adults. I mean, like I say, I met people that I never otherwise met.
Yeah.
I've known Dirk for a long, long time, but it just, after the dance and stuff, it just, we just.
It's like you've crossed over another side, another barrier,
and like I say, the younger girls, I knew them. They went to school with my son,
right?
But once they were there and they saw that what you do to make money for the theater kids, I think they kind of get a different respect for you.
Yeah, and it's been great too. Saturday, just this past Saturday, we had a group practice where we all did our routines in front of everybody, and the amount of support from the other teams that were sitting there, cheering us on, and it was a good experience.
Yeah, and as I said earlier, that was one of my favorite things when we danced on Friday night at the stage in front of the theater kids. Man, they were just over the. I mean, they weren't acting. I mean, they were like cheering, and they were just very happy with everything.
The whole experience has been great. Just seeing the kids supporting us as we're supporting them. So and it's a huge. I know the previous guests have talked about it. It's just it's a great fundraiser that's going to affect the next couple years of this.
Oh, absolutely.
Group, not just a single 2-year span. If this continues, it just affects so many kids that come through that have a passion for theater.
Yeah, this is an event that has to continue, man. Like if you're in the audience and you're a participant, all the participants and the kids are going to be your number one fan. Mm-hmm. They're going to be cheering for you behind that curtain, and them kids are going to be yelling for you. This has got to continue, man, because this is just an amazing
Yeah.
Well, and I mean, when this started, there,
Fundraiser.
there were some different people that actually got this started, which is kind of like with everything, so people get together, have an idea, comes to fruition, and as time goes, it kind of turns over. But actually, she's been the kind of the constant in it. And,
Yes.
And God love her for what she does behind the scenes. And
Yes.
There's a lot she does. Yeah.
but,
Yeah, and that's just one aspect of Ashley that we're talking about with the theater. The guidance counselor position, the role that she plays, the daytime role with her day job, is a lot alone by itself. And then to add the theater onto it is a whole other aspect.
See, and that's like where you and Coach Hayes are, you get to, that's not really behind the scenes, but inside the school doors is behind
Yes.
the scenes,
Yeah.
just I have not met a bad apple yet involved in the.
No.
Everybody from the time we started till now has been just phenomenal people, and
Yes.
they're all, they're all one goal. It's to make the money for the theater kids, and that's
And that's
the way it
what it's
should be.
about. In the beginning there, I know Dirk mentioned my involvement with the youth sports. Small communities, that's what we have. We want that younger generation to be better and have better experiences than we had coming up.
Exactly.
And, the facilities that we have, the community support, those are values that we're instilling in these kids that's important for when they become adults to carry this on within this community. So that's
goodness, yes. I can remember the collecting the quarters, standing in front, for bidding football and stuff, and just you kind of build from there. And when the kids see that you want to do nice stuff for them, that makes me think that down the road they're going to want to do nice stuff.
Oh, you see it in the community a lot. I have kids come up to me and talk to me about different things that they've seen or experienced or want to help with veterans or different projects that I'm with. So that's one of the wonderful things, the people that they see out in the community, their coaches and stuff are stepping up to the plate. Not only you're teaching them life skills on the field, you're teaching them off the field as well. And that's what's very important. And that's huge about this. This is people helping people from any age. And if you show up to this event and you don't have a good time and your heart's not jumping up and thumping a little bit, we need to check your pulse because there's something wrong.
Absolutely.
It's just a wonderful time. RC, I can't wait to see what you guys have in store for us. It's going to be pretty fun.
And there's one other thing that popped in my mind, and I'm sorry it was now, is one of my other favorite things when they interviewed us. Did they interview you like when you guys first started dancing?
Yes, we did it.
Did they have you call anybody out?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, we won't do that now
So,
then.
so I
They don't know you're calling them out yet, do they?
No, I don't believe that information has been shared yet. But there's somebody behind the scenes that's been involved with this, and I went to school with him.
They'll figure it out Saturday, won't they?
They're
Pretty
going
quick.
to because I was actually best man at his wedding. So if he's watching this, he knows exactly what I'm talking about. He's been behind the scenes for too long, and I know he was raised on Deersville Ridge, but he's got some rhythm. And he's very involved up there with this process. Now he needs to come out on the stage, Mr. Oh, did I say that?
Oh, did he say it? Man, them little subtle clues, I don't think they picked it up until he said the name.
Okay, can we beep that out? Maybe no, just let it ride. He needs to know I'm coming for him.
No, and that's you think like the first year, they had this many, and next year they got so many. It's like what? And then it just seems to me like, it just keeps going up.
Yes.
And that's what you want,
Yeah.
You got to get different people from different walks of life.
Yeah.
As I said with them, is the money for one. There's people who will give you money.
Yeah.
Frank, who would think to go ask Frank's Bar and Grill for money?
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the same, ticket sales.
Yeah.
The
outreach, the web that it creates when you get different people involved. Well, I know this business over here that might not be in this community, but wants to help the community, and that outreach right there is huge.
Absolutely.
Yeah. That's awesome that Frank's do that because, like Amber said earlier, she don't have a dime in the fight because her kids aren't in theater. over there, I believe Frank and their kids go to Indian Creek.
No, actually, they
Do they?
moved
Or do they?
moved over here. Their youngest is on our basketball team. They
Oh,
actually,
awesome.
Frank and Arlene actually live in Harrison County. They live out on 22. I'm not sure of the property, so I don't want to state that. But their son has been here for 2 years.
Oh, good. I
He's
didn't
on the
know.
basketball team.
Good.
Yeah.
All right, RC, before we wrap this thing up, is there anything you want to add to this, or you want to show us one little dance move or something, or you want to save that?
I used to throw these dances around, and somebody asked me the other day up at Coffee's, what kind of moves you got? Well, now that I'm, there's ticket sales involved, I can't just be showing it for free.
That's right.
You
I
got to
agree.
have a
I
ticket.
agree.
You got to have a ticket.
Gotta
But,
have a ticket.
I've been clear with all these contestants, great people. We've had a good time, but I'm coming for the title.
Yeah.
I'm not here to mess around.
Hey.
I'm coming to win this.
Hey, you're friends until the music starts.
Hey, I told Emerson Wood, I heard Coach Hayes talking about her, a great kid. What's it cost to mess up some music around here and keep mine going?
We may be talking to the winner right here. I do believe we did have the winner on this set today. The
I am
winner's going
coming
to
for it
freak
all,
out off there.
So I told Emerson, last song we're going to get a little ratchet. I want red tones. We're going to pick it up that last song. We're going to really bring it there.
Are you going last in the rotation?
No, we are not last. We're in a good spot. I don't know if we're if I'm okay to say it, but we're right where we need to be after one of the intermissions. So.
Hey,
Good
when
deal.
you have the moves like you, it doesn't matter where you're at.
Hey,
You're
I tell
bringing
you,
the heat. It sounds like.
it's one of them things that I come from a family that we've always listened to music and danced, and I think my kids are a little shocked though. They're a little surprised that I got involved with this, but hopefully they'll enjoy it and be proud of their dad by the end of the
Well,
day.
just
sure they
just
will.
a little word of advice: be ready when the lights come on, because I feel that's what got me was
Them three beeps and whatever it is. And then
yeah.
you're
Then
ready to
like
go.
you look out and the whole theater's full, and it's like
Yeah, that's going to be the tough part because we've been up there practicing to an empty auditorium with maybe 20 or 30 people watching, and to see it shoulder to shoulder, it's
there'll
going to
be
be
a
an
lot of hooping and
experience.
hollering and.
If you can dance in front of those 20, you can dance in front of that 1,000.
That's what I say. I
You'll
mean,
get her
these-
done.
These knees were made for shaking, baby.
Heck, yeah.
I'm gonna give it my best and win this thing.
Attaboy.
Heck yeah, I wish you all luck in the world, man. I see Coach Hayes in the background going, I'm going to win this thing. I'm coming for the title.
Maybe next year will be his year.
All right, we'll have to see. But
They
hey,
didn't get 1 year as a pro under
That's
his belt.
right. That's
Yeah.
right.
But RC, I really appreciate you coming on here, man. I'm rooting for you. I can't wait to see what you have in store. And if you're out there watching and listening and you didn't get your tickets for this year, shame on you. You need to get there a little quicker next
Hey,
year.
I've been seeing there's been
some on sale.
out of town folks that
Yeah.
aren't able to make it, and some people that don't think they're going to make it. So I've seen a
Facebook
couple
posts,
of pairs, just like 1 and 2 tickets. I've seen groups of 4, and I did see I think one group of 6. So probably 12, 14 tickets floating around on Facebook tonight.
Yeah.
Well, if you're looking and you want to go, this might change your mind or something freed you up. Get on Facebook, put a shout out. I need some Dancing with the Stars tickets. Sound like there's
right.
plenty floating around. There usually are some right towards the end. People's
Yes.
plans change and stuff like that. Get yourself a ticket. Come out and support everybody. These ordinary people who are doing extraordinary things by stepping outside their comfort zone, raising some money for these kids, having a great time. It's just a great way to spend your Saturday. Get a ticket, take your honey out there. It happens to be on Valentine's Day. Take her out for dinner afterwards. So with that being said,
I think you can eat dinner out there. I think
can you?
cafeteria's open out.
I'm not sure. This is going to be my first time going and dancing it. I haven't attended it before, so I'm excited to see how it all works out.
Yeah, they probably have a concession stand there, I do believe. But anyhow, you can eat there, whatever it is. Just come out and support the event. I hope you had a good time watching everybody who is going to participate in this year's event. With that being said, God loves you. I got your 6. And until next time. RC, I appreciate you.
Yeah.
brother.